I'm dating a guy in a different country that has, you know, a kind of sketchy past. Like, he's been with so many women, thousands of women. It seems like there's still a lot of slut shaming, which I'm so against. It's really disappointing because I thought that our culture nowadays was more accepting.
Shekinah, we're back for another season of 90 Day Fiancé, the other way. What can you tease about what fans are going to get to see with you and Sarper this season?
Well, some of my favorite moments with Sarper are this coming season. So last season, we had actually spent only a week together before we started filming. So we were really getting to know each other on camera. Now we know each other a little bit more, and we're getting into some of the deeper stuff. And it's fun, it's serious, it's comical sometimes. And I don't know, I'm so excited to watch it again myself because it's like reliving it all over again.
And in the first episode, you revealed that you're getting a new nose designed by Sarper.
Yes.
How did you both come up with that idea? Was it your idea? Was it his idea? Tell me more about that.
Okay, so I'd had 2 rhinoplasties here in Los Angeles previous to that. But Turkey is kind of known for their really great nose surgeons.
Yes.
So I'd been following one for a few years on Instagram, and I really wanted to go to him. And when I told Sarper, his mind just started turning about all the different things that we could do. Like, it needs to be this way or that way. He was looking at noses online for like weeks, but he was also against it. So it was this very funny combination of him like not wanting me to do it, and then also like, if you do it, I'm going to be in control of how it turns out. So he has a good point though. He does say that, you know, he's the one that's going to see it every day, and so it should be the way he wants it.
I mean, you're going to see it every day too. It's your nose, but I love that he's supportive of you and your journey. That's always great to see. And I do know that Turkey is known for a lot of their procedures. I'm on that side of TikTok that shows me all of the different things that are happening in Turkey.
Yeah.
Do you think that if Sarper approached you about getting a procedure himself, that you would help maybe, I mean, say it's getting his nose done or something else, would you want to be involved the same way that he is?
Actually, there is something Sarper wants to do, and I just like don't want him to do it.
Okay.
I'm super against it. I don't think I would be supportive like he was for my nose. Sorry to say it, but like, I just love him the way he is. I think he's so handsome, and I don't like a perfect man. Like, I like a man to be rugged and kind of, you know, have little flaws, because I think it's endearing.
Now, are you allowed to tell us what the procedure is, or is that something we're going to see on this season?
Who knows? You'll have to find out.
We'll have to tune
Yes.
in. We'll have to tune in. Now, I know that we also saw that your friends weren't super thrilled, or they were a little concerned for you, both with moving and with the procedure you were talking with them about.
Yes.
Have they come around, or what was it like talking with them about that?
They just were concerned about Sarper taking control of the situation, especially when it had something to do with my physical appearance. But honestly, Sarper has never advised me to do something that made me look or feel worse. Like, everything he suggests actually makes me look and feel better. So I trust him. He has a good eye for things. And, you know, I could see their point of view, but at the same time, at the end of the day, I'm going to do what I want to do. So, and I wanted to follow his lead. He knows what's best.
And then also in the episode, it was mentioned that you didn't want him training female clients anymore, and he also didn't want you going to events in LA.
Yeah.
How is your trust going with each other these days?
I'm dating a guy in a different country that has, you know, a kind of sketchy past. Like, he's been with so many women, thousands of women. He's never been loyal to anyone. And I've had people cheat on me. So I have trust issues, and then he has commitment issues. So it might seem like a bad match on paper, but we're making it work. I just have to have a lot of faith in him. And I don't know if you know this, but Sarper's last name actually means trust.
Oh.
So I just always think of that. I'm like, Sarper Guven means like trust Sarper to me. So I just have to trust Sarper.
And I know you mentioned the women that he's been with in the past. It was revealed in the tell-all last season how many women. There's been a lot of fan reactions online. What is it like having to deal with that and seeing the fans comment on that type of thing?
It's really disappointing because I thought that our culture nowadays was more accepting of choices that people make for like who they sleep with, but it seems like there's still a lot of slut shaming, which I'm so against. And, you know, he's a grown man and he wasn't doing anything wrong, but it did make me question his integrity and his, you know, morals and ability to be in a monogamous relationship. But so far, he's been great. He's done really well.
And what do you think it is about Sarper that keeps drawing you back? Because it seems like no matter what kind of issues you're going through, you keep coming back together.
I think what draws me back to Sarper every time is his willingness to change. So when he sees that something's affecting me or our relationship in a negative way, he makes adjustments. And so that gives me a lot of faith that he can become the perfect type of man for me. So
now, switching gears, you are always looking so fierce with your fashion. I have to say, even today, like, I love your outfit.
Thank you.
What are some trends that you're currently loving?
In fashion, I mean, I love little crop tops. I work out a lot. I like to show my body. In Turkey, that's not okay. I can't do that there. So when I'm in LA, I like to dress, you know, in my style. But there I have to really cover up and be modest. So yeah, fashion in Turkey is very different. There's a lot of black. Everyone is afraid of color, it seems. And I mean, it's a Muslim country, so you have to be kind of conservatively dressed.
Now, I've also seen in your comments some other 90-day franchise fan faves. I've seen Darcy showing you love and support.
Yeah.
Do you keep in contact with any of the 90-day stars, or do you have any friendships you can share about?
You know what? I met Kenneth at the tell-all, and I love him. Yeah. His energy is so great. He got me through the tell-all. I was so nervous. I had so much anxiety. I was alone. Sarper wasn't there, and luckily they set Kenneth right next to me, and he kept reaching out, holding my hand, saying, "You're doing great, everything's going to be okay," and I just connected with him. So we stay in touch, and then Darcy and Stacy are so sweet. I love them. I haven't met them in person yet. And then Kirsten from the same season that I was on is amazing too. I love her.
I love that.
Yeah.
And what has surprised you the most about being a part of the 90-day franchise?
You know what? I was surprised by some of the negativity that we have received online. I shouldn't be surprised at it because everyone has their own opinion, but I thought that people would be more inspired by our love story. And, you know, it seems like a lot of people just are against the way that Sarper treats me. But honestly, I don't think we have a toxic relationship, because I think toxic means someone's getting hurt. And for us, no one's getting hurt. And Sarper never makes me cry. Like, he's never made me cry once. So that means a lot to me.
I feel like as long as you have more smiles than frowns, that's like the best thing in a relationship. And what are your favorite things about Sarper?
I love his sense of humor. He is so funny. He makes me laugh all the time. He's so goofy. It's hard to find a really hot guy that's also funny. So I feel like I won the jackpot here with Sarper. He's so quirky. I mean, he says the wrong thing all the time, but I don't even want to correct him because I love it. It's so entertaining. And then, you know, I see him trying a lot for our relationship. He tries really hard, and it's totally new territory for him to be in a committed relationship, but I give him so much like credit, and I respect him so much for how good he's done.
And how has he been handling everything with like the fans and how they've been reacting online?
At first, it really bothered him, but he just ignores it now. And I think that's the best. You know, you just have to ignore the hate. There's always going to be haters out there, but we know what our relationship is like, and we're happy. So
yeah, just don't read the comments.
Yeah,
never read the comments.
Don't read them.
And then can you describe this season of 90 Day in 3 words?
It's entertaining. What's another word? It's unusual. It's very different. And it's inspiring.